Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17 bringing another CH2 replay. This one is a 2v2 brought to you by the White Hot D with slow motion as his ally versus Lake of Thought, Busan, and Dominance. Good names all around. This is a 2v2 on Minsk Pocket. Remember, if you want to submit your own replay of any map, just make sure it's not mod. You can do so via my Gmail or Facebook. Gmail's easier for me though. Please Gmail. And I'll take a look at it, make sure you have your name, description, and of course the replay itself. And I will take a look. No AI matches if you would be so kind, because I will not show those. Or any game that involves like mods and stuff like that. Because those games, again, I don't necessarily know the purpose of the mod. And a mod, in my opinion, is a whole different type of game. Like Spearhead. You play a game of Spearhead, that's a whole different ball game. So I'm not as well versed in that type. So let's get to it. OKW and Vermont versing two British. So we already have, well, 3 commanders picked. Royal Artillery Regiment, which is good, again, artillery or precision bomb strike. And Recon with the Valentine tank. That is amazing recon. Special Weapons Regiment. Infrared, in case you're wondering, like, what? Anyway, Special Weapons Regiment, so good for supporting, whether it's the AT infantry, which, did they change? No, yeah, they did. I remember they did change that to ooh. A nice little exchange here. But yeah, Grenadiers is going to do better in cover. These guys will do better in cover, especially the heavy cover. But yeah, out the British infantry. The British infantry in the beginning suck at attacking. They're great at defending. And then as you upgrade them, they get slowly better and better overall until, well, you can pretty much assault with them because they have 5-man squads, upgrade weapons, veterancy, etc. Pioneers can cover, but British infantry should deal at least some damage to it. And that being said, these are close-range weapons, but they are firing in a person that is out of cover, so do a little more. Nice thing about the other this doctrine as well, the special weapons, is you get the crocodile, which burns infantry. Goddamn, Ace has been on like a streak with just like burning infantry alive left and right, whether half track, KV8, crocodile, you name it. Good kill with that. Although British infantry retreating, yes, Grenadiers helped win that battle. We look at resources, and wow, overall the Germans are doing pretty damn well. They've cut off this territory for the Allies, and now the Allies are, well, going to get a lot less. And oh my god, yeah, they're about to get a lot less with the fuel being decapped. That's going to throw a wrench in their plans. Speaking of wrench in their plans, I love how, like, in the past, like, 2 days, like, a million trailers came out. You had Wreck-It Ralph, you had Bumblebee, you had, what is it called? Spider-Man Enter the Spider-Verse, and then, the Lego Movie. But, like, out of all these trailers, the one that got released and I'm just like, to is the Mortal Engines one with Peter Jackson. I look at that movie, I'm like, this is beat by beat, I feel like a young adult novel. Or a young adult film. And to be fair, some surprised me, but I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. But the rest, probably the biggest surprise was, I love Wreck-It Ralph, I love Lego Batman, so and Lego movie, so I figured those would be good. Spider-Verse, I saw the first trailer. I love the art style to it, so I expected that. The one that surprised me the most was Bumblebee. I'm like, this looks good. What have you done to Transformers? You made it look good. Wow, nice job on that. Decapping it right before leaving. That I was like, they're probably going to leave. Nice shot of the British infantry opening fire. Should be able to get some nice shots, but he's going to get in the building. However, well, no, actually not. That building, well, actually, no, you can come over here, and there'll only be one guy shooting you. Nice idea with the grenade, but he got out in time. If I was him, once again, I'd get on this window, again, the side, because they can only fire through one window. I wish they could fire through the door, but no. MG right there, stopping some additional infantry from coming in to help out. On the far right, though, looks like White has managed to, or White Hot, managed to recapture the right-hand side and fortify mid. He might be trying to go in a push, protected by the MG, so we'll see how that goes. Up on the left, we actually have both German players pushing on in. Volk squads and Grenadiers moving on in to try to take this point. We'll see how well it goes. I think the British should be able to hold, as long as they don't, well, yep. They don't get it by a rifle grenade or flame barrage. If I was him, I would get behind this cover and fire. Anyway, we have a grenade going out. Kind of missing the mark. And then just move on up. Volk squad should be able to knock out that British infantry, and then it's just this one. One rifle grenade should do it, or shock, or stun. Reason why I say stun. Oh, stun. Yep. Fire grenade goes out. Brings him out of the building, because fire does a lot more damage inside of a building. You know, fire in an enclosed space. Who would have thought? Now, in any case, in mid, we have Pioneer squads going around. We have an MG trying to set up, most likely hold this position, but they're moving because of the red flare, because there's artillery coming down. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. But only, my guess, one building, so we only have one arty piece right now. So it's not too bad. It's just going to be a little bit annoying right there. If the artillery hits you, it's still going to wreck your men, but it's better than having both artillery pieces, because that'll do some serious damage. Grenadiers trying to go around, and even though the MG does kill a man to get around, and should be enough to force that MG back, and it is. On the far right side, we have Lake with some Volk squads. Yep. Overwhelming the British out of cover. They're taking that back at that point. Looks like it's a bit of a tug-of-war scenario in these 2v2s, where, yeah, you're going to lose some territory in a push, and then you're going to gain some territory in a push. But that's how it typically goes. Right now, slow motion managed to push the Germans back and going to try to recap mid. We do have this MG here, and that could be a major issue. Nice idea with the flank, but looks like this guy is targeting that because he's like, you're going to try to flank me. Well, let's have my MG pin you down as my Volk squads gun down your teammates. Grenadier is going off as well to fight off that guy. So we'll see how well that goes. Again, getting back in cover, just trying to hold. We have an armored car being deployed. This thing's good. It's fine. It's not amazing, but it'll do the job, at least holding back light armor, because I'm assuming Busan... Oh, wow, I'm actually surprised you have that few... Yeah, the Axis are down in manpower, so they're going to need to start killing some British forces. They want to kind of regain a bit of a momentum here. MG opening fire, suppressing them, and... Oh, nice sniper shot. We have a sniper over here just helping pick off guys. Not a bad idea. British infantry only have 4-man squads, so it's the same reason why I would get a sniper versing the Germans. You're essentially, instead of a sixth of the men being taken out like a Soviet sniper, a person would have to fight the Soviets with, because again, they have 6-man squads. Instead, you have 4, so it goes from, God, quick math here, 17%? Like, around there? Probably rounded up, it would be like 16.6 or something. Probably 16.8, I would say, overall. And it goes to 25%. So there you go. There's my math for the day. MG setting up to stop these guys. Grenadiers also coming in. A lot of Panzerfausting going on, and looks like the armored car is going to be a bit stuck. Nice grenade, though. Going to kill that Grenadier squad with mass fire, looks like. Will they kill it? He's going to run, and looks like he outran. Yeah, nice job. He managed to get away. Well, good job. Armored car also looks like he's going to be able to get away, as the Germans have to fall pretty much everything back and not really have anything close by. So, yeah, that could be a small issue for him. But it's not too terrible, because once again, they are being pushed back. But dominance, we can see over here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, he did get an AT gun. So most likely they're going to counter with all the infantry, the MGs, and then if the armored car comes back, pack guns. So the Germans aren't down yet. They still have resources at their disposal. That being said, they do have to send some force over on this right-hand front. I'm assuming, yep, he's getting a Lukes to deal with that infantry. And overall, except for this one AT gun, which is basically in mid, the Lukes could be doing very well in the corners. So like the two flanks, as long as they don't have AT there, which, hold on. They have the armored car, which if they could kill, the Lukes would go around and pretty much be able to handle all infantry. If they can't, this armored car will push back the Lukes. So that is a problem. But we'll see how things go. Both sides can at least stop armor, or at least some lighter armor in mid. If they have a bigger armored tank, one AT gun's not going to be enough. They're going to need something else. Oh, right. And all the German infantry have AT weaponry, essentially with the Panzerfaust, while the Allies, well, oh my God, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 British infantry squads. My God. I mean, to be fair, you have a lot of territory you have to cover, but Jesus, that's a lot of men. I'm actually very surprised you haven't tried to upgrade them with the bolster infantry squads, because then that would make them very powerful. Very powerful indeed. Armored car helping out in mid. Looks like they managed to push back the squad with the Panzerschreck, though pack gun's moving on up. I feel like he should have stopped moving it. Anytime now. Alright. Missing the shot, however. MG's still holding on to the point. We have a grenade going off on the Volk squad. Will it get a kill? Oh, so close. And manages to retreat. Royal Engineers trying to go in close range, but alas, just being torn apart by the SU-44. Oh my god, I like that design on the Stuart. That looks cool. MG opening fire on that Luke's. Problem though, small one. Not going to do a ton. Armored car though, moving on in to counter. He has to stay back though, because if the armored car... Oh, knocked out its engine. I'm sorry, not engine. It would be treads. I think it's treads. Yep, it's treads. I missed that one up. Armored car, though, pushing back the Lukes, as I stated it would. Now, nice job at least moving up the Volk squad. That pushed the armored car back, which gave it some time for the Lukes to... Oh, so close. It gave some time for the Lukes to retreat. Pack gun also getting an excellent shot. So, yeah, with that and the Panzerschreck, this thing is down for the count for a little while. And looks like the Germans managed to take that point. With those stormtroopers, he probably went Tiger Ace, right? Yeah, I almost forgot. He went Elite Troops Doctrine. So, nice. Hold on. Okay, here I'm gonna point out. This is probably I talked about this in the patch. I think that video will come out eventually. But goddamn, this is so stupid. They gave it 150 fuel on top of the 90% of the fuel that's going to reduce. Why? Why? Because it's veteran. It's vet 3. Like I get it's a stronger unit. I understand that, but that's ridiculous by the modifier standards. I truly, honestly think this thing is even more of a trump card where. Originally, I was like that, and I'm like, well, no, if you save and stuff like that, technically you would be fine. It's just to be very conservative in a well-fortified location if you did that. Now, it's like, well, God, why would you pick this thing? Because you 150 fuel for it, and then you don't get fuel 95%. Oh, my God. That's insane. Yeah, with 150 fuel, I think they should reduce fuel by, at bare minimum, 75%. I would say 50% would probably be a better estimate, or 60%. Something along 60% probably would be a better idea, but that's just insane because once again, if you do it by 90% on top of 150 fuel, that's a lot of resources that will be used because again, you could be getting what 40 fuel per turn, like what 20 to 40 fuel per turn. So I could see that for like 2 minutes. Sure, that'll be cheaper than getting a Tiger the normal way. But then long term, you're wasting resources. So that's me. Unless they secretly buffed the Tiger Ace, which would be amazing. But yeah, that's an overall concern I have now with the Tiger Aces. Because they didn't specifically state they changed it, so I thought they might have. But nope. No. And yes, I know the Tiger Ace is better than the default, what was it called? Tiger, but that you get from any commander. But it's just like, that's still insane. Alright, anyway, Sniper picking off some British infantry squads. Armored car moving in, but the pack gun is ready to stop it. You have a Luke's here as well. Sniper trying to get a last shot. Misses, unfortunately. We have a lot of infantry pushing on right. A lot of Volk squads. Oh boy. Like, what are you going? So you have breakthrough, fortifications, first room. That's a tough. I would probably say fortifications would. Fortifications would probably be a bad idea with going against artillery focus. Yeah, Tiger could be good. The breakthrough doctrine specifically, because yeah, I could cover mid. You could push back armor with that, and then you could upgrade your infantry or boost them. Sorry, this is probably the better terminology with the Sturmofficer, and that would help you kind of move around with your large groups. Because this guy's blobbing a little bit, so that would kind of naturally fit with that. Usually Sturm Pioneers would take out Royal Engineers, but those Royal Engineers have been buffed by the extra squad mates, so again, he did buff that. and the Panzerschreck, which decreases its anti-infantry effectiveness. So with the debuff on the Stern Pioneer and the extra man on the Royal Engineers, yeah, they held the point. Centaur moving on in, pushing back the infantry. They need armor to come by. They do have the pack gun, but it's going to be very difficult to get a nice straight shot on that thing, simply because of the fact that there's so much brush that he can take a shot and then fall back. He's not that vulnerable. And also these, yeah, Stormtroopers don't have a Panzerfaust, so they can't stop armor. They're really good against infantry, unless you give them the, what was it called? The, shoot, why are you moving that truck up so much? Oh, no, it's not even up that much. I thought that was middle. No. They're just, the British are pushing in. Oh, boy, Axis, you need to, regroup a bit. I love this Vickers machine gun just waiting for them to come up this way. Oh, boy. Oh, nice camouflage. Okay. Armor car on standby. What's on right? We have a Luke's. What's over here? Oh, okay, you have the truck. Centaur holding back the infantry, or the Stormtroopers. Pack gun, though, still firing upon it. And to be fair, that's a really good idea. White Hot is getting a Firefly, and once again has a huge army. The Axis are down army-wise. They have, what, mid-40s? The Axis have, I'm sorry, the Allies have mid-50s. Luke's pushing them back. Very, very interesting, because that will allow the Volk squads to pretty much hopefully take all this territory and give the Axis a little bit of fighting chance, because look at the resources. We know 16 to 63. Again, that's a quarter of what you're getting, or close enough. And then 1732, roughly half, but still, that's pretty bad across the board. Now, Lake thought you have a ton of manpower right now. I'm actually surprised you don't get like a support gun to help with the armor, the infantry, because that could actually start hitting MGs, hitting squads. Additional AT guns would probably be effective. Nice Panzer headquarters kind of help guard this point. And far enough back, guarded by an MG, that you should be relatively fine while it's being made. Double MG in mid, okay, with a pack gun. Oh, there goes the scout car. Alas. Luke's picking off some guys up on this region. So yeah, send some guys and capture all this, because that would be helpful. Stormtroopers trying to hold off, but once again, having a rough time. That was a waste of a Gammon Bomb grenade. And yes, he went Gammon Bomb grenade. How do I know that? Because that's, again, with that timer. So, in perspective, he went Comet. That's all the abilities he gets by going down that tree. Nice job with the Panzer IV. Domin's like, okay, fuck this. I need to take some stuff out. Armored cars neutralized. And Panzer IV going around, but he does have some AT weaponry. And also AT grenades. Not enough to knock out its engine, but enough to do a little bit of damage. Luke's coming in, though, targeting the AT British infantry. We also have another Centaur coming in, which would do some damage to the Lukes. Firefly, though, is now deployed. And yeah, that'll push back a Panzer IV and the Lukes easily. Though, Panzerfaust being shot, will it be enough to cripple the engine? Yes, it is. Is that bullshit? A little bit, but whatever. He did kill the Lukes, so you have that. Panzer IV now moving in. And, oh, Panzerschreck as well. Beautiful shot. Knocks out the Firefly. And the Allied advantage in armor just got kicked to the curb. Panzer IV going after the Centaur. Centaur running for dear life. Centaur opening fire on the Panzer IV, but just can't seem to do enough damage. Doing a bit. A lot of British weapons over here, along with the pack. And both sets of Allied armor have been neutralized, making the Allies armorless for the time being. That being said, they could easily deploy additional armor, even artillery, but right now, that's still a huge loss, I would say. At least a little bit morale. Because especially when you lose all that, you're like, shit, what do we do? At least that's how I typically am. Like, god damn, I just lost my armor. And I should have won that fight, too. MG opening fire. Also, I've been playing, maybe I've been playing Europa too much. God damn, which will absolutely be on the channel. I finally learned that game after my good friend and Patreon supporter Ace finally showed me that game. It's similar to what Sean showed me with Shogun 2, and we did, I think, 2 series on the channel with that. I'm like, all right, give me a strategy game, Ace, and I'll play it. And he's like, Europa 4. And I'm like, I guess. And then after, like, 2 sessions of me, like, bashing my head against the wall, being like, oh, this is stupid. I'm like, this is awesome. I'm playing Naples in my current practice run. And, dear Lord, I have become a quite powerful nation. I have almost all of Italy. I have all the Italian islands, including, I even have Malta. And right now I am trying to take over northern Italy to actually make Italy and then attack Tunisia, which is unfortunately sided with the Ottomans. And if you don't know, the Ottomans around, I think the time is like 1500, something like that. They're like modern day America. They are incredibly powerful and annoying to fight. Speaking of annoying to fight, Soldaten. Right now with an LMG, really powerful infantry. Great against pretty much all types of infantry, but sucks versing armor because, well, it has no anti-armor, so that's why. We have a Cromwell being deployed. I guess they need some armor. We also have the biggest damn infantry blob I've seen in quite some time. Because, you know, guys, let's not forget about the British here. Because, by God, we can't forget about the British. Moving on up. Cromwell trying to push back some bulk squads, which maybe you should decommission that for resources. Maybe you just didn't get the chance. Panzer IV, though, could easily go toe-to-toe with the Cromwell, especially assisted by some infantry with some Panzer Fausting abilities. AT gun, though, on standby, and targets the wrong thing. Maybe the Panzer IV would probably be a better target. Go figure. Nope, still targeting the infantry. Panzer Strike from the Stern Pioneer Squad. Missing. What do we have here? We have a Firefly. Oh, boy. Panzer IV is going to be on the retreat now. Firefly can easily crack that thing. Yes, Panzer IV can eventually kill a Sherman Firefly. But the gun on it, even though it's, again, the chassis of a Sherman, or base Sherman, the gun itself is incredibly powerful and can easily push back pretty much all armor in the game. We have artillery. British artillery opening fire. I'm assuming we have a... What is that? Sexton? No, concentrated barrage. Okay. Good job. At least you held him back. And looks like he went airburst shells. So, with that, that should actually also help fighting emplacements, which would be a really, really bad idea to get fortifications. Because not only could you con a concentration barrage, which... base artillery, or just get normal artillery, but then on top of that, the concentration barrage is airburst shells, which will slowly deteriorate any type of vehicle or armor or stuff like that. So yeah, that would do it. That would do the trick. Now the big old British blob seems to be doing just what it needs to do: place some mines around, recapture a ton of territory. Unfortunately, the Axis swung around. It's like, okay, we'll cut you off. Oh my God, they even swung here and cut them off. So the Allies are getting nothing. Look at the resources. 4 and 6, 17, 16. I mean, the Allies, the Axis aren't doing much better, but at least they cut off the Allies. And now, Lake has brought in his forces, and he's ready to go toe-to-toe. Or at least he thought, until the MG's there, suppressing his blob. But the apparently Soldaten STG-44 equipped Volk squads do not give a fuck, as they just tore that MG down. That's how good Soldaten are. They don't care about MGs. They really don't. Meanwhile, additional British infantry moving on up, trying to counter. I'm assuming we might have a Gammon bomb being thrown. Nope. No. I would assume that since he was grouped up, they might throw a grenade or something. But no, they're going to keep pushing up, overwhelming the Soldaten, and hopefully taking them out. And, yeah, looks like he might be able to squad kill it. Oh, wow, that was a waste. Cromwell moving on up, pushing back the stormtroopers. I guess was coming in for a flank. Mid-ults between, yeah, this British infantry needs some health. The Grenadier squad should be fine, especially with the Panzer IV backup. The thing they have to worry about, though, is a Cromwell or Firefly moving in to finish that thing off. But at least they have a Rakennen and a pack gun to kind of stop that from happening. Once again, the territory is still cut off. So right now, the yeah, oh my God, encirclement doctrine would be amazing right now. Think of all the units in that in all those pieces of territory that would just get annihilated. Looks like Panzerfaust and a Panzerschreck managed to push that thing back. Yeah, overall, they're doing really well. Or, again, for being so low for so long, the Axis are bringing some nice counterattacks and actually staying in the fight. Well, it's kind of similar to the last game I did, where I was surprised the Axis managed to hold their own for so long. But we'll see if this turns into a resource game. We'll see. Or a pretty much where the Allies slowly wear down the Axis. Because once they take that territory, yep, they're gonna gain that resource lead again, or maybe a victory point win where they just force the Axis to just sacrifice all their men to hold the victory points. Again, we'll see. Concentrated fire barrage, where's it happening? Woo! You know, one of the guys on the MGs was like, "Do you hear something?" And it crashes down. Everyone dies. Oh, boy. Oh, he's going to probably waste that squad, isn't he? Nope, he's going to fall back and realize, oh, I can't capture that without losing my squad. Gotta pull back now. Again, very good for killing emplacements, which is why good thing he didn't go in placements. And did exactly what I thought he would. Breakthrough. Which, with the Yag Tiger, yeah, that's going to definitely hold back the enemy. A King Tiger could also be effective, but Yag would be really good against any armor in mid. That being said, they're going a lot more infantry based, so King Tiger would probably be a lot better overall. Also, you're blobbing quite a bit. Oh, something I forgot to do. Let's double check their ranks. So, wow. Axis have lead. OKW guy making rookie mistakes for someone with so much playtime. Cromwell moving on up. We have also lots of mines, which helps. Again, I love mines. Can they kill that Stern Pioneer squad, maybe? Maybe not. Looks like they all retreat just fine. But at least they drove them back so the British can recapture all the left territory. And middle, they're trying to cap it. I'll give them credit. We also have a mortar pick going out, so if they can use that to kind of hold back a lot of the MGs, that'll be effective. Or at least any infantry that comes into this point could have constant mortar fire. And it's far enough back, I don't think it really has to worry about armor. Though, that being said, mines in this region would probably be a good idea. Ooh, you can take that Bren. Just in case they were trying to flank. British, again, it's about 30 munitions for mines. So, and they are working against all targets, so it's not a bad deal. It really isn't. Now, oh, beautiful mine as well. Oh my god, that's a bad building to get in. That Cromwell's going to take that thing out. Okay, if it actually hit it. More direct shot. Oh my god, the blob is back in town. Concentrated barrage is coming in with airburst shells and normal artillery. Oh, that was a good hit. Even though it's just an airburst shell. Oh, great hit on the retreating infantry. Might be able, no, not again. Germans are very lucky with their retreats. Their guys are so low to health, like one shot or sneeze would take them out. But no, they're surviving. They are indeed surviving. Firefly. Now, what's your goal? What are you gonna try to do here? So you have a Firefly. You don't have enough manpower or fuel to get additional armor. Slow motion. You do have a Cromwell and a Sexton, so artillery is something I see in the near future. Panzerfull Slayers, really good at killing low health infantry or just any infantry in general from long range. The problem is not a ton of AT. It does have an AT grenade that unfortunately takes forever to fire and typically will just like, all right, come on, fire. Fire. All right, didn't fire. Wonderful. Looks like they're going to try to take mid. Is that Panzerwerfer? It is indeed. I'm like, that sounds like a Panzerwerfer. And actually, for being so far back, got a nice shot off. Pushed back the British infantry and actually hurt the AT gun. So overall, that was pretty good. Stopped an inbound blob. Now, here's a question for you. Do you think it would be better if you got the Royal Engineer Squad just make a forward post and you could use it as a healing? Because right now, a lot of your guys are so low on health. I think a healing base wouldn't be such a bad idea for just health-wise. I mean, you can also do a command bunker, but either way, it would at least boost the emplacements and allow them to be better. mine, knocking out the Panzer IV as it tried to go in to kill the Cromwell. Still did, but the AT gun's going to have a field day unless they move up to kill it. Nice smoke, though. Should pretty much block the AT gun's view and allow the enemy to retreat. And unfortunately, make the AT gun have to fall back. As it realizes, oh shoot, out of the smoke comes a giant wave of grenadiers, stormtroopers, and, well, stern pioneers. Oh, plus we have a king. Yeah, the king is probably going to be the bigger WTF. Like, oh god, now we have to fight this thing. Now, as long as they have infantry guarding it, that thing will push back the British forces very easily. Again, they could put a 17-pounder down in mid, which could help. And then fire, and get vet once, you can fire shots like across. Again, you could do quite a number of things. So, Panzerwerfer coming down. Does a little bit, not much. Panzer IV, along with some stormtroopers and grenadiers, pushing on in. AT gun, though, is on standby with an MG. Oh, another AT gun and another MG. Oh my god, Firefly as well. That Panzer IV needs to pull back stat. Oh, that's gonna have some major issues. Looks like they tried to kill that emplacement, mortar emplacement, but alas, just not enough. AT gun probably needs to stay back, just for safety reasons. Left-hand side looks like it's all under Axis control. Where did that... Oh, there it is. It's in mid. Yeah, it's going to tear all the infantry down. Like, I'll be surprised if it doesn't one-shot this. Oh, very close. So close. Will he kill on a retreat? Oh. Right in front of that MG. The MG's like, fuck that. Again, we have smoke going down, so either concentrated barrage or it's going to be the heavy... Yep, it's the heavy artillery. AKA concentrated fire operation. Essentially just a different version of railway. Same sounds and everything. Just to get more shots. Panzer IV back up to full health. Do you have a mechanized building? I feel like that could be missing from the Axis. Okay. What upgrades do you have for the British infantry? You have all of them? I assume you have all of them. You don't have special weapons, and you do, but no grenades. I think with you it's fine, because you have what? No, you haven't picked anything yet. Okay. Pack gun, now up to Vet 3, and beautiful shot by a Panzer IV, killing the Firefly. Once again, showing that Panzer IV can kill Fireflies. Just not directly, as the Firefly just showed. It's like, yeah, you can get a shot here or there, and maybe kill it if it's really weak, but don't expect to take on a full health Firefly and live to tell the tale. So they got, wow, okay, they have a giant AT line. Yeah, the AT line might be their best bet. Oh, nice snipe. Oh, you still have your sniper? Damn, I have not seen that thing. 26 kills. Great job, because you can pick off a lot of the support weaponry. AT gun trying to move on in. I don't know why. MG's trying to hold off the Panzerfull Slayer and Almost Sedan. Almost Sedan, if it throws a bundle grenade, will probably win. There it goes. Grenades off. And very surprised it didn't kill it, but, I mean, it almost managed to kill the MG. Oh my god, the MG's so lucky. I mean, the British infantry coming in to support it, yeah, it was definitely like, okay, we can't win, bye. Slow motion has lost a lot of men, and so has White Hot, because again, it was, remember when one of them had 6? Yeah, those were the days. That being said, they still have a decent army compared to the Axis, so, oh, that was a good kill. Kill the Panzer headquarters. Looks like they managed to knock out the pack gun. Unfortunately, that was a 3-star one they just lost, but at least with the king and everything, they should be doing pretty well. This guy is saving up his fuel. He's absolutely getting a Tiger. Tiger Ace is what I meant to say. So we'll see how well that does. Panzerwerfer firing. Right here could be good. A little short. Oh, no. Actually managed to get Herzenberg infantry. Nice. Not doing a ton, but nice enough. Cat, is there anything you want to say as you literally come by and just like sit on my keyboard, literally as in front of the screen, so I can't see anything? Nope. Okay. Love my cat, but goddamn, she's like, hey, what you doing? Hey, you should probably pet me instead of playing this replay. Nice shot, by the way, with the AT gun. Beautiful shot. And it looks like with that, there goes the German artillery for at least the time being. Yeah, how he's saving it, I don't think he could get a Panzerwerfer. I think he's going to go Tiger Ace, and I feel like that might be a mistake. We'll see. Oh, boy. Again, Tiger Ace is good, but they have so much AT here. Well, at least they did. Oh, they called an Hussar artillery. Oh, that pushed a lot of it back. So they're going to push left with the Tiger. Did they place any more mines? I don't see mines. Do you have any AT guns back? Oh, you did. You had one AT gun that got taken out. We have another Cromwell coming out. I feel like you should have upgraded to, like a Comet or something. I feel like that would be better. But that's just me. Anyway, you're healing up the other Cromwell. So you have double Cromwell. Interesting strategy. And double Firefly. Okay. Yep, by the amount of fuel, he got Tiger Ace. Okay. So let's see how well it does. So we have a King, we have an Ace. And a Stuka. Okay, so that'll make up for the lack of artillery. Meanwhile, you did lose your Sexton artillery piece. Oh, that was a beautiful hit, knocking out the AT gun. So one down. Oh boy, Tiger Ace along with all the stormtroopers are rolling on in. Tiger going balls deep. AT gun facing the wrong direction. In all the confusion. They're focusing on the AT guns though. They know if they take that out, the Tiger and the King would have a better chance of knocking all that stuff up. Though Fireflies are over here. Where's the pack? Oh, for Kenworth, we're moving on up. Do we have a pack? Do we have a pack? We don't have a pack. You should probably reman that pack with one of the Pioneer squads. King Tiger blinded. Oh, probably by the airburst. Man, those Fireflies are just giving blow for blow. Oh, double rockets! Oh, the King has been disoriented. Can he be neutralized? That is the question. Though, Tiger Ace moving on up. Come on, focus. Come on. Oh, you missed. Tiger, come on. Oh, come on, you son of a bitch. Hit the... What the fuck are you doing? Hit the Fireflies. There we go. My God. Oh, probably move back to Stuka as well. Say goodbye. Oh, run away. Run away, run away. Oh, Firefly didn't get a shot off. Tiger Ace might be able to get a kill. Nope, he's probably pulling out sight lines. God damn, that Tiger Ace is doing work. Oh, he's pushing up. Remember, if Tiger Ace dies, he does not get another one. Kills the target. Firefly pulling back. Holy crap. And by the way, in case you're wondering, Greyshot, what are you talking about over here? He needed to hit the Firefly so that way they didn't do a snipe shot on the King. Because the King is so low. But that being said, allies, what is your game plan? You lost 2 Cromwells and a Firefly. And they lost nothing in that exchange. You had AT guns decrewed. Slow Motion does not have an army to speak of. And right now, resource-wise, the Axis have the lead. Oh, boy. Okay, so how many kills that Tiger Ace get? 4. 3 vehicles. Okay. And 1. But right now, the Axis need to win now. Because we look at resources, he's only getting 3. So if he loses that, if he tries to get, and also he only has 118 manpower. So he's probably not going to be able to sustain losing a lot of men over and over. He can't. So, which is probably why he has so few actually combat troops. And also he's going to be very proactive to make sure they retreat. So again, he doesn't waste that manpower on just reinforcing because he just has so little. Just put in perspective, you could probably just reinforce 1 squad every like minute. So yeah, that's bad. Usually Once again, you can buy a new squad, but you can only reinforce. So he has to be very careful and make sure he doesn't lose anything. Anyway, Tiger Ace is back up. King Tiger's getting back up. So I'm assuming you have a... Oh, we have flares going out. So, yep, early warning. That pretty much puts flares on all the forward points. Oh, hello. Yeah. So they at least know when they're going to attack. You have all this, maybe a... Well, I was going to say Cromwell would probably be a good idea. Nope, they have an MG. And actually, screw it. Don't get a Cromwell. Actually, upgrade. Oh, wait. Yeah, wait, did you... Wait, you fired gammon bombs, right? Wait. 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 I'm so confused. I'm very confused right now. Wait. If he didn't go... Airburst... Is airburst shells just now a part of it? Does Concentration Barrage just now get airburst shells? I'm so confused. Did this have airburst shells? No. I'm so... Maybe it does. Maybe it does now add it. Okay. Tiger Ace and King Tiger are now doing the one thing that I think my last game they did. They're going too deep. I think they're going too deep. I feel like if the British are smart... And oh boy, it looks like they were prepped and ready to go in mid again. If they can turn that sucker around, and fire them in this general direction, I feel like they would have them. There we go, you're turning it. Good job. Say goodbye to the Firefly, possibly. Nope, King had a little bit of a pathfinding issue, pushing on up. Most likely he did attack order, and it just, for some reason, did that hesitation. Oh, no, that 17-pounder. Oh, I think they realized it. Kill it! Throw the fire grenades! Throw everything! Have the Vercanwar for open fire! Alright, you missed with the rocket strike. 17-pounder, though, doing work. And probably needs to drop some smoke if I was that Tiger. Or, no, I thought he was going that way to drop smoke to cover their retreat, but no. 17-pounder, though, anticipating where he's going to go. Oh, he's still on the line! He's still on the line! Oh my god. How mad would you be in that scenario? GG, fun game. How is it? You're not out of the woods. Dude, this guy has 1,500 manpower. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, I see what's going on. Yep, they need to recapture mid. And they thought... I don't understand why they did that flank. I get the 17-pounder was there, but you could use the Stuka to weaken it. And then they would either... Then move up the armor. You say, well, Greyshot, well, the 17-pounder would just, you know, open fire. Yeah, but then one shot from the King or the Tiger Ace would have killed it. So, yeah, sometimes the direct assault is fine. Them pushing that far, it just, unfortunately, like, him not moving kind of killed him. Like, that... He should have retreated farther instead of firing shots. Anyway, now that each of the British forces has a goddamn Firefly, this is going to be very interesting. Yeah, they did have airburst shells. That's so weird. So, wait, does it add airburst shells now with the concentrated fire barrage? I'm assuming. Huh. Interesting. I guess they were trying to push right to take the star, but I feel like it would have been so much easier to take mid. You have a infra... Oh, well, yeah, that infrared searchlight would have been probably very helpful a little while ago. You know, help with recon, identify key targets, like a goddamn 17-pounder. So you could, I don't know, prepare an assault. Stormtroopers still moving in. That's nice. Alright, so we have, again, concentrated fire. As long as it's decrewed, they're fine. Because it's not going either side. What's... Yeah, the Royal Engineers are healing. British infantry, though, going in, they have nothing stopping them. They need to send in more forces. They do. They honestly do. Well, there goes that MG. Stern Pioneer Shrine. King Tiger now moving up. They're probably going to move up some men. Yeah, they are. And unfortunately, with just one king there, unless they use the Stuka again to great effectiveness and actually does a nice barrage, kind of like here, kind of hurting the royal, the 17-pounder. And well, no, they can't get around the MG. Well, no, they could. They kind of just have to go around this way. King Tiger moving on up. 17-pounders right there, though, and can open fire on target. Doing quite a bit of damage. I feel like the last two games, the Germans have had this victory. Like, they neutralized all the Allied armor. They did everything right. The problem, though, is the fact that how do I put this nicely? They just overextended. It was just overextension. Alright, got a new Panzer headquarters, which managed to kill that. Very nice. So there goes the Firefly. The problem is them taking this point. For cannon mortars being placed, though, can open fire, do a little bit of damage. Panzer headquarters also opening fire, and all the infantry moving on up should work. Also, I'm very surprised as breakthrough, you aren't using that. Like, it's not that expensive. So, you know. You do that, you can capture it a lot quicker. Oh, okay. They went over here. Oh, nice. They had nothing guarding it. Yep, that's their, oh my god, gigantic blob. This is where a not Panzer, let's think of something British. A bombing strike would be amazing. But yeah, that's game. That is game. Yeah, Dominance got more damage and more kills. Lake did okay, but yeah, he typically took heavier casualties. Whiteout, again, your Fireflies got more damage, though slow motion, his infantry, and overall, I want to say his Cromwells, but I'm going to assume more infantry. Yep, got more kills. Double checking right now, which is actually kind of funny because Whitehold did upgrade his men. Upgrade as in get, you know, go the upgrade to get the weapon rack. Jesus, I cannot talk today. But in any case, how did each of them do? Slow motion, I feel like you should have gotten better armor. I feel like, again, yeah, Comet Tank would have been way better, because I think you had that for quite some time, if I recall correctly. So yeah, getting a Comet instead of a Cromwell would probably have been a lot better for you. Whitehold, I do think you should have picked one. I feel like either one of these would have gained you small bonuses, which have helped out. But overall, you did really well. Like your Firefly combo, you at least, you know, got some nice hits. That being said, sometimes I feel like you may have pushed up a little too much, though I understood why. And oh my god, you have a lot of vetted MGs. So nice job with your MG gameplay, because goddamn, so many vetted MGs. Germans, Lake, you need to work more on your manpower. You have a lot of manpower stored up. You could have probably used it. Absolutely, you could have probably used it. Dominance, I feel like and again, I feel like both these are overextended their forces a little bit too much, and especially that final one with the armor. You wasted some really seriously good armor through just a terribly thought out push. So that's just me. But in any case, guys, that's game. I want to thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. This has been Greyshot17, and I'll see you all next time. Hello everyone, and before I go, I want to give a special shout out to awesome Patreon supporters Joey, Ace, Aaron, Leo, Nick, and Tim. Thank you guys so much for your awesome support, and thank all Patreon supporters for their support. In any case, it's been Greyshot17. I'll see you all next time.